thank you 1,000 times from the bottom of my heart. And thank you for trusting us, and thank you for helping us to build a world free of ALS. And I may have lost my father and my grandmother to ALS, but I will never lose hope. And thank you for helping me keeping this hope alive.
I would like to say, first and foremost, a big thank you.
It's frustrating when you can't pursue those ideas when you don't have funding. So it's wonderful work, but it's only possible, if we have funding for it. So thank you very much. It has made a huge difference.
The research community is extremely grateful, ALS Canada is extremely grateful, and what they're doing will have an impact. It has already had an impact, and they can take ownership over that day when we finally get to making this treatable and having a future without ALS, because it wouldn't happen without them.
Without their support, none of our research can be funded, because ALS is one of those diseases in Canada where it's pretty much funded by donations, and we don't get government funding. So their support really is the reason why we're able to do the research that we do.
My lab for the rest of my life is going to study ALS, and that's what we do. That's the only thing we're going to do. And the greatest joy in my life would be to actually be able to make a better treatment, or maybe even one day cure this disease for the patients. We're going to be able to make meaningful advances, and without your support, it would not have been done, so thank you very much.
Thank you so much for allowing us to do what it is that we want to do. We're passionate about what we're doing. People in my lab have obtained fellowships and scholarships through ALS Canada. I myself was funded through similar types of programs, and if it wasn't for those types of programs, I wouldn't be an ALS researcher today, so we're incredibly grateful for that support.
A heartfelt thank you. That their generosity, I don't think they can really fully grasp how much that means to the research community. The donor dollars have kept my lab alive for a very long time, and I'm incredibly grateful for that.
I would like to tell donors that we couldn't do some of the research that you allow us to do that with your contributions. Also, be assured that every single of your dollars is used extremely effectively.
The very key persons in this are the donors, and their contribution, the financial contribution. It goes beyond that. ALS researchers in Canada are extremely active internationally in panels and review panels, in organizing meetings and symposia. And that is supported by ALS research donors' money. And it helps us to train and bring the new generation of researchers into the field. Please keep going.
And without them, none of this would be possible, because research funding is very competitive in Canada, and anything that can make it go forward is helpful. Thank you, and keep it up.
I would like to say thank you to the donors. I would like to ask them to give again and again and again, because it's about time that ALS had the focus it deserves. It's about time that we were able to make the right investments in ALS research so that we will have a future without ALS.